Hi, I'm Kat Murphy with Cyber Training 365. We have been working on so much content to put on our site to give you more classes in machine learning and some other exciting things that we haven't sat down to do cyber headlines in a while. So although Bali, our CISO, couldn't join me today, I wanted to sit down and at least give you kind of a high level of some things going on in the headlines. This one is an interesting story. It's a little bit different. It's Nicholas DeLeon. He's a writer for The Motherboard, published an article recently of an experience that he went through with a phony VPN service contacting him, trying to sign up for their VPN. He's speculating, and I think it's correct to say that the new legislation allowing cable networks to essentially sell users' data to the highest bidder at their own discretion is really freaking some people out, and people are starting to look into VPNs as a way to keep their data more protected, which is a great thing. However, hackers, as always, and other scammers online, not that all hackers are scammers, but they've been kind of taking advantage of this and using fraudulent VPN services to try to scam people out of their money. So I'll make sure to post the article in the comments below. He posts screenshots of the whole story. It's a really interesting story. Basically, this service called MySafeVPN, who claimed to be a part of Plex, the company, they reached out to him asking him to sign up for their service. So him, of course, being a cybersecurity writer, researcher, started looking into it. He contacted Plex. Plex said they have nothing to do with us. He went on some discussion boards and talked to some other people that were dealing some things like that. He talked to one person, I don't know if it was his friend or someone on the discussion board, but saying that he had gotten the same advertising email. He had signed up for the VPN service. He had paid his $24.99, which was the monthly fee, and he found no VPN server in sight. So essentially he paid for nothing, and he just gave them his money. He was able to get a refund eventually through PayPal, but he said that they were a little bit pushy about it and trying not to let him do that. So DeLeon, our writer, kept going through and found some information of who was in charge of this MySafeVPN service, and called the guy, and he was very hostile towards him. He called him a couple times and was not happy with him delving into the situation. So moral of the story is, if you're out there looking for a VPN right now because you don't want your data sold to the highest bidder, that's fantastic. But make sure you do research on what VPNs you're looking into, because there's a lot of people trying to take advantage of people like you out there right now. I'll make sure also to link in the comments. The Motherboard has a guide to trusted VPNs where they tell you a little bit about how you can trust a VPN and some best practices for using them. And then they also recommend a couple, of which I wrote down. Their top ones were Freedom, with an E at the end, PIA, Private Internet Access, and of course Tor. So just a warning to everybody out there, make sure you're really diligent about doing your research about VPNs before you sign up. My name is Kat Murphy. This is Cyber Training 365. Thanks so much for joining us.